Everyone comes to San Francisco for similar reasons, but in this video, we're gonna go over 5 things you need to do before leaving San Francisco, whether you're coming to visit San Francisco or whether you're thinking about living here in the city. Hey everyone, my name is Alex Epstein. I'm a lifelong San Franciscan and realtor here in San Francisco. In today's video, I'm sharing my top 5 favorite things to do in San Francisco. These aren't just trendy tourist spots, but rather places that have been curated for my lifelong experience here. Let's get started. Number 1, Golden Gate Park. This park is one of the largest parks in America and is larger than Central Park. It's not just a destination, it's part of many people's daily life here in the city. Whether you're here traveling or a local here, I recommend you get familiar with the park and go explore. Golden Gate Park is located on the west side of the city and splits the Sunset District from the Richmond District. The park is enormous. It consists of almost 50 city blocks, covers over 1,000 acres, and stretches over 3 miles. I am working on an entire video dedicated to Golden Gate Park, but here are a list of some of the things that I recommend to check out. The Japanese Tea Garden, the Botanical Gardens, the Conservatory of Flowers, the D. Young Museum, the Academy of Sciences, and many, many more. There are a ton of museums, gardens, open trails, and lawns you can explore and hang out in. It's a much different energy than downtown, and it's a great place to go relax and unwind. This is where San Francisco slows down, and it's something that's very unique here, which I really love. While we are very much an urban city, we have tons of parks and green space in San Francisco, and Golden Gate Park is the epitome of just that. 2, Twin Peaks and the Mosaic Steps. Twin Peaks is undoubtedly my favorite spot to recommend to people to go get a scenic view of the city. Here, you can really see the full city layout and experience the San Francisco skyline. My favorite part of this view is how wide it is. You can see the entirety of the downtown, and you can see the Bay Bridge going all the way to the East Bay, and you can see a good amount over the water too. A lot of this is dependent on the weather. There are many days where you might head up to Twin Peaks and not be able to see much, if anything, of all due to fog and other weather circumstances. But if you go on a clear sunny day, it is absolutely stunning. Up there, you get a really good viewpoint on how compact and small San Francisco truly is. Now, another great viewpoint is in the avenues. If you head near 16th Avenue, you'll see the Mosaic Steps, also known as the Moraga Tilted Steps. In the lower section, you'll see the Mosaic Steps, which are a great place to go get some exercise and walk up, or just go and get a great view of the sunset. If you keep heading up from there, you'll see wooden steps that lead to the top of a viewpoint. There, you could see Golden Gate Park up and close, and you could see west towards the beach. My favorite things to see from up there are a close view of Golden Gate Park, a great view of the waterfront, a great view of the ocean to the west, and the Sunset District. You could see all the single family homes, how different their architectural styles are, and how beautiful the buildings are, and get a nice viewpoint of what a typical residential street looks like in the city. You may also be able to see UC Parnassus, which is one of our most premier hospitals in the city. They are undergoing a significant renovation right now. This spot is a hidden gem that not many know about, especially those that are visiting the city and not from here. Number 3, the Marin Headlands. Marin is great because it's so accessible, and to reach there, you go across Golden Gate Bridge, which is obviously a landmark here in the city. So what I recommend people do is cross Golden Gate Bridge, get that out of the way, check it off your checklist, and then head over to the Marin Headlands. Just when you reach across the bridge, immediately to your left, you'll see a hill where you can stop and get a great view, where you'll see people stopped on a hill, and there you can do a lot of things. What I recommend is stopping there to get a great view of the city from the North Bay. You can also grab photos here and then go biking or walking, as the space is beautiful and has a lot of outdoor trails. Overall here, you get bridge, city, and ocean views. Number 4, the waterfront done the right way. I'm not just gonna mention the obvious, which is Fisherman's Wharf. Instead, I'm going to recommend Ghirardelli Square, Fort Mason, and going to view the sea lions. Obviously, you'll find a ton of souvenir shops in this area, but I also recommend going and exploring for the views. This could be a great pit stop to stop for coffee, chocolate, or just to take a break. It's much less chaotic than Pier 39, especially on the weekends. Fort Mason is a former military base turned into a cultural and community space. It has great walking paths along the water, and from there you can get great views of Alcatraz and the Golden Gate Bridge. The sea lions reside at the docks at Pier 39. They began gathering there in 1989 after a famous large earthquake. This shelters them and gives them food and protection from predators. Now, it's a great noisy tourist attraction where you can see many sea lions sunbathing and barking very loud. Last but not least, number 5 are live events. San Francisco has always had a vibrant community filled with live events of all types, whether it's cultural, immersive, music, food, etc. Since the pandemic, now more than ever, I've seen the most live events being announced here, especially within the genre of EDM, which is electronic dance music, which happens to be one of my favorites. We have tons of great venues to check out, and there are great big artists coming to town just about every week. The most notable venues I'd recommend checking out are the Bill Graham Civic Auditorium, which is our staple here and has a wide variety of music, not just EDM. We also have the Greek Theater, which is a beautiful outdoor amphitheater in Berkeley. Lastly, we have Frost Amphitheater, which is a great outdoor theater surrounded by trees located on Stanford's campus down near Palo Alto. While San Francisco might be known to sleep early, we have been coming alive at night here, especially regarding events and music. If you gained anything out of this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below if there's anything you think I missed. If you're thinking about moving to San Francisco or like these deeper neighborhood breakdowns, please check out the other videos on my channel, and as always, I'm always happy to be a resource for you. My contact information is below. Feel free to reach out anytime. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.